if I don't do this video today, I'm never gonna do it. I wanted to, oh my god, I look like shit. I'm not even gonna edit this out. I'm literally gonna put it because it's real. So the reason why I decided to make a video was because I decided to have a BBL. So for those of you who've been following my mommy makeover journey, you know that I went to Dr. Cohen for breast lift, breast aug, and he did my tummy tuck, and I absolutely love him. But he is not a surgeon who does Brazilian butt lifts. So for that reason, after my surgery with him, I started feeling like maybe there was more that I could do. And I know that like people tend to say that when you have plastic surgery, you become a little obsessed with it, and I don't think necessarily I'm obsessed at all. I just feel like when I had the surgery with Dr. Cohen, he was honest and told me perhaps I could have done some liposuction. And at the time I was very focused on just getting a mommy makeover, feeling good about myself, and liposuction wasn't in the cards. So if you see me pause it a while, I'm trying to make sure I collect my thoughts so that way this video is not all over the place. Every time I put makeup on and I decide that I'm gonna make the video, I just feel like YouTube has just not been a part of my life for a long time. So I talk myself out of it. And so many of you guys have reached out to me and told me that you guys have went to go see Dr. Cohen and had surgery with him, and I motivated you guys so much with my honesty and my mommy makeover journey that it would have been selfish of me not to share this aspect of my life too. Pardon my boobs. I have on a bunch of stuff right now and my boobs are sitting really high. So fast forward to me doing my research. So I did research on my mommy makeover for a few years, and then I found Dr. Cohen and he was honest, and you guys can check that video out, and I absolutely loved my result. But I was very square, like I didn't have any shape. I just felt like a little bit, I felt like I could use a little bit more enhancements, and he made it so that from the front I looked amazing. But from the back, I'll also, during this video, I'm gonna post pictures, because just like with my mommy makeover, I took after pictures every single day. During this journey, I took a lot of befores and a lot of afters. I think I take at least 3 videos a day. It's very hard to get the pictures because of course it's from behind. So anyway, I don't want this video to be super long. I will post how I looked the day before or a week before my BBL, during the BBL, and now today I am, this week Thursday, today's Monday, I will be 12 weeks post-op on Thursday. I had my surgery July 23rd. Today is October, I think it's the 12th. October 12th. Today is October the 12th. And it's about time that I get this video out. So I had a BBL because I wanted to feel as confident as I do from the front, from the back. And I did some research. I saw a lot of surgery clinics that they make these surgery dolls, and I found this community of surgery sisters that ultimately I decided, for my best interest and my best benefit, I didn't want to be a part of the community because I saw so many people getting torn down in this community. But during that process, I did meet 3 women who were very helpful, one of which, I won't mention her name, went to my doctor. She went to my doctor. He was a double board certified surgeon. For those of you who know, Dr. Cohen is board certified, and like I trusted him with my life, because ultimately when you go under anesthesia, you are trusting someone with your life. So when I found out he was double board certified, I looked at his work. He was very good with lipo. His BBLs were on point. I went to Real Self, where I have my before and afters from both surgeries, and I saw his work and I was very impressed. Long story short, I decided that after I had paid my money for a surgery clinic, that I would back out of that surgery and have surgery with this doctor. And that's how much his work impressed me. Because I went through a pandemic, he video chatted with me so I could get a feel for him. He was so down to earth. He was so honest and open about my expectations. He gave me the same feel Dr. Cohen did. And I promised myself I would never have another surgery if it wasn't with Dr. Cohen. But he gave me the same exact feel. He was funny. He was very down to earth. He knew his, pardon my French, he knew his shit. He knew exactly what he was doing and what he was talking about. And ultimately, I wanted an enhancement. I wanted some liposuction. I wanted to feel good about myself from behind and to take care of just some, I wouldn't call them love handles because, like, again, I had the tummy tuck, but just some fat that I had that was not taken care of during the tummy tuck. Once I decided to choose him, my surgery was the next 2 weeks. So I was originally going to have surgery all the way in September. Then I pushed it up to August. And then somehow I ended up having surgery in July. And I wanted to have surgery before the kids went back to school or whatever that situation was with COVID. And I ended up having surgery with him. I can honestly say that it was the best decision that I've ever had. One of the best decisions I've ever made, despite my first surgery. So I guess the second best decision. When I came down there, I'm gonna be honest with you, Miami's COVID numbers were stupid. They were skyrocketing every single day. So at the last minute, I was like, fuck this, I'm not having surgery. I called every place in the middle of the night. We were supposed to get on an airplane for 6 o'clock in the morning. I had called the airport, I had called the car rental, I had called the hotel, I had called the massage people in the middle of the night, and I was like, no, we're gonna cancel it to maybe October, which would have been around now. When I called the office, they were like, oh, it's 24 hours, like this is a private place, like we pay everyone as we know, and when you confirmed, you basically confirmed you was having surgery. I couldn't knock it. I was already out $5,200 at the other place that didn't want to give me my money back. I won't say their names. And now I would have been out the money that I paid for this surgery. I would have been looking upwards of 13 grand. I was stressed out, and at the last minute, everything is packed. Donnell's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm not going. And then maybe 10 o'clock, I'm like, we're going to have surgery. So we got on a flight, and Dr. Amotegi was extremely professional and polite. He stayed behind. We got there maybe around 6 o'clock. The office closed at 5. He gave me my pre-op stuff. He took all of the documentation I needed to sign. And then the next day, I had my surgery. I will say this, I'm gonna make a separate video. This is just, I had a BBL, I guess story time. I'm gonna make an in-depth video of everything I brought, the pain scale, but I will say this. This by far was the most painful surgery I've ever had, and it was painful. Like the liposuction, you have to stay on your stomach and stay on your knees the entire time because you can't sit on your butt because the cells will die. And I was in a lot of pain. I'll just say that. I was in an abundant amount of pain. This is not for the faint of heart. If you are going to have a surgery like this, I recommend that you do so with someone that you trust. You make sure that you have the help that you're going to need, because you really are in a lot of pain for a couple of days. My pain tolerance is super duper high, and on a scale of 1 to 10 for the first 2 days, it was at a 15. I did take part of a Vicodin to knock off the edge those 2 days, but then I was just on extra strength Tylenol, and I would take 2 around the clock. And I would honestly say that it really did help, but it wasn't as strong as the Vicodins, even though I didn't take a full one. So yes, I had a BBL. Here, I'm gonna post my before, and then for the remainder of this video, I am gonna post in stages, and I'm gonna put it, I forgot how to even work Final Cut Pro, so you have to bear with me if it's not the best quality video. I haven't done a YouTube video in 2 years. So I'm gonna post my before, and then I'm gonna post after in stages up until now, which is about to be the 3rd month after surgery. Let me have Donnell just show you guys in my faja. I recorded a video this morning, and I'm going to try to edit out the good parts, the goody areas, so that you guys can't see my kuda tuda puda and my boobs, because I record my videos naked. But I'm going to have him show you guys what I look like in my faja. I'm in a stage 3 faja right now, and then I put a garment waist trainer on top of it. And my faja has little tears in it because I wear the shit out of this thing even at 3 months. So I'm gonna have Donnell record just what I look like in a faja, and then everything else I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so this is how I look like in my faja. I told you guys it had a couple tears in it. I've been wearing the shit out of it, but I wear a faja. This is the first time I'm really in a bra. I haven't worn a bra. I've just been allowing myself just to be with no underwear, no bra, just so that I don't get any rolls or anything like that. This is how I look like out of the waist trainer. And on a regular day, I use ace bandages just for extra compression, and then I'll put the faja, the ace bandage, and then the waist trainer. I'll show you guys what I look like from the side, and then show you guys what I look like from the back in the faja. And then the videos, the pictures that I post at the end of this video will be how I look out of the faja. And in maybe a thong or a bathing suit, I have a bunch of videos that I've been doing specifically for this video. So this is what I look like from the side. This is what I look like from the back. Ignore the tears, I know I have them. This is what I look like from the back, and then this is what I look like from the side. So pretty much it contours you here, and then everything else is just in the faja. Extra compression, I recommend getting the 6-inch ace bandage from Amazon. Again, I'm gonna do a separate video of the materials that you need. BBL supplies before, and well, not before, but during, and then as the phases go on. But this is it. The reason why I haven't changed this specific faja is because I had it taken in by a seamstress, I guess you'll call her, and she took it in 1 inch on each side, and now I'm on the 4th row. So now I'm gonna buy another one. I'm gonna go to a size small and then start on the first hook. This faja has 4 hooks on it, as you can see at the top. And once you get to the last one, it's about time for you to take it in, and then you go to the next stage, and then you take it in, so on and so forth. But I'll make a separate in-depth video. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. I'm really good at getting back to you guys. Again, this video is going to be choppy. It's all over the place, and I really don't know how to work my Final Cut anymore. So I'm going to have to play around with that and make sure I get all the pictures in that I can. And this is it. My doctor's information will be down below. I will be making a a detailed video about him, but he's a double board certified surgeon. His name is Dr. Andrew Amaltegi. He can be found on Instagram. He is very, very, very nice, very honest. He's not going to give you fictitious expectations, which is important when you're going through a BBL. I trusted him with my life. He had to put me under. The anesthesiologist, his whole team, he runs a private practice. His whole team is freaking amazing. I would recommend them to anybody who's looking for a BBL and who's looking for someone who is not just going to rush them out, and someone who's going to take their time. Even to this day, if I have any questions, he still answers me via text. He is an amazing surgeon. So now that this video is over, I will now post all of the pictures that you guys have been waiting for of how I looked after my mommy makeover, 2 years, to me going through my BBL, now to 12 weeks. I hope this was really helpful. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I don't even know why I say that because I don't even do YouTube anymore. Bye, beauty.
I'm about to fuck it up. Right. I'm about to fuck it up. Right. I came with gang, you know how we bang. We come through and fuck it up. I'm about to fuck it up. I'm about to fuck it up. I came with gang, you know how we bang. We come through and fuck it up. You know how we move. You know how we move. You know how we move. We come through and fuck it up. You know how we move. You know how we move. You know how we move. We come through and fuck it up. I'm the one that made the movie. All my bitches bad and bougie. Fuck it up, they be like cool heat. Pretty bitches tryna do with me. American Idol to me.
And all night, you know. I know this shit ain't right, oh no. But shit just been so hard in my life, you know. Baby, baby, you know. Baby, baby, you know. Baby, baby, you know. Yeah.
I promised my little sister I'd get this shit off the ground. Told her to stop stressing, the brother gon' make you proud. R.I.P. to my mama, it kill me, you ain't around. So violating this booth is how I'm holding us down. They asking about my past, I told them it wasn't basic. I found my mama dead, my attitude ain't the greatest. Grew up on Lenox Ave, I'm one of those familiar faces. Macking on my block, that wasn't really the safest. Played the corner store where all I wanted was more. Peanut butter and jelly, I was making like 4. Pop said strap up, I was hitting it raw. I had my first daughter and now I'm ready for war. She just turned 6 and now I'm whipping the 6. The tables always turn, be ready for when it shifts. I was in the shelters dreaming of all of this. Now I'm on the stage, it's Kachi dancing and shit. Backpack full of plain saline and some bandos. I remember trying to make a living out the bando. Sleeping on the couches, I was popping on the gram though. Never had the money, but talent made me the man though. Hopping out of foreigns and off-white in the dark. I always had the vision while playing ball in the park. We would talk about it, I really took it this far. I knew it would be hard, I studied